This is a tutorial on how to use Papagayo and how to use happy and sad mouse and maybe angry mouse and stuff like that. The problem with Papagayo is it only has 10 phonemes, which is like here AI, etc., FV, L, MBP, O, REST, U, and WQ. Now, if you want to have the sad ones, you can't do that actually with Papagayo. What happens is with Papagayo, it creates one of these files. Let me just find it for you. Papagayo creates a file like this. So if we have a look at Papagayo here, this is all your phonemes down here. Over here, it's the phoneme related to the frame. So on frame 0, there's an AI, and as you can see, there's an AI here. This is from the previous Papagayo tutorial, and we'll just play it. I can stretch my legs up. I can stretch my legs down. Forget it. I'm leaving. Now you can see over here, he's all happy face, right? So what we want to do is maybe do the forget it, I'm leaving in a sad face. We probably need to have this one, which it says it's around 60, I guess. So we'll come over to the Papagayo file and we'll look for the AI, and that's frame 59. What I've done here with the mouse is I have a file name for AI, and I have a sad underscore AI. So what we want to do is we want to replace from frame 59 here down. So we're going to do Control H, and we want to replace the space, which is the space right here, and we want to replace that with space sad underscore, and what it'll do is it'll rename AI to sad underscore AI. And let's see what happens if we hit the replace key. Okay, you just get, so you have to put it here, hit Control H again, and then do replace. And what it's doing is, as you can see, it's replacing it all. Now you don't want to go too far because it might go to the top. So now we can save the file, and now we can bring it into Anime Studio. Okay, we're in Anime Studio now, and we're going to have to prepare a few things. So what we need to do is we need to drag the mouse in, and I've got this, got the mouse in a folder. So what I've done is I've just basically said sad in the search, and I found our mouse, and I'm just going to drag and drop them into Anime Studio. And they're going to drag up here, and I want to put them down here into my mouse area. And as you can see, they haven't changed size. So what I'm going to have to do is I have to find the scale for this mouse here. So I'm going to get that one, and it's 0.2, whatever. And I'm going to highlight these guys, and I'm just going to paste them like that. And that's perfect. And then I'm going to find the location. So that is 0.97. So I'm going to highlight these guys again and change the location position. Oh, and again, getting it almost right. And then we just get this one. And then we go back and highlight these guys and then just paste there. And now they should all be in the right spot. Now, we also have to remember to change. We don't want the .png on the name of the file. So we want to get rid of that, and I'll just do one more, and then I'll just stop the video and then come back in a sec. Okay, finished doing all the renaming, and now we're going to we'll get our phoneme file from Papagayo, which was this voice1.dat, which, as you can see, it's got our sad parts here, and we're going to load it into our switch layer. So let's go in here, go to the switch layer, and let's load the file. So it's voice1.dat. And let's see if there's any changes. Now we don't see any changes here. Now that's a bit of a bug in Anime Studio. If you're reloading the same file again, it just doesn't work. So what we do is I've got this other file that I've done before. It doesn't have the sad faces in. I'm going to load it anyways, and I'm just going to apply. And then I'm going to go back and I'm going to reload the voice1.dat. And you might have to do this every so often. And let's go over here and see if it's a sad face. And now you can see he has sad faces. So he's got a happy face at the beginning.
I can stretch my legs up. I can stretch my legs down. I'm leaving.
And there you go. And this also matches his eyes. You can see his eyes are kind of happy. And then here I change his. Now I probably should change his eyes, but I don't have. Do I have his eyes here? Do I have the same eyes? I don't have mad eyes. So I mean, I could probably flip them. So what I could do is flip them. Let's flip it right here. No, that's not right. So let's have happy eyes at the beginning. Like that. And then come here and flip them. So he looks mad. And let's see how it looks.
Just the legs up, just the legs down. Yeah,
And there you go. So you can have like, you know, sad, happy, scared, different speaking voices, and you just have to change them in your editor. Now I use Notepad. You can use a different type of editor, which is probably better. So I'm just going to replace the space sad underscore with space right now, and that just did it all in one go, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a different editor, which is called Notepad++, and it's just a little better. Let's see, let me just drag in my voice1.dat again, and I wanted to do it from 69, I believe, so, or 59. So I highlight this and I do Control H, and I'm going to replace space with space sad underscore. As you can see, I've done this, but you can do it in selection. So you can go replace all, and that's much quicker, and you can save that out. So it's basically the same. You just need to find the sections you want to make sad, and just replace those characters. So it's pretty much the same. This is just a faster way of doing it. So hopefully that shows you how to do happy and sad faces, and we'll see you in the next tutorial.